Dun 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 dun.
Super Tech. This is a training video about client interaction. Our first video clip is about body language. When speaking to a client, body language is a major key in good communication. Body language comes in clusters of signals and postures. Here is an example of what not to do. OMG, girl, I know he was totally checking me out. I know he was.
Hi, my name is Chelsea and I'm here to bring Tutu for her checkup.
Hold on, girl. Yes, what do you want? Could you see I'm on the phone?
I have an appointment with the veterinarian.
Hold on. Look, ma'am, you're gonna have to come back tomorrow or some other day because the doctor's all booked up. So now if you excuse me. No, girl,
Look, ma'am, I am not leaving until my Tutu sees the veterinarian.
Look, ma'am, I've been dealing with people like you all day. And I just broke up with my boyfriend, and to top it all off, I'm on my period. So now if you just please go away.
I'm never coming here again.
Nobody cares. Super Tech. As you can tell from the previous scene, she did not make the client feel welcome. Now let's see correct body language.
Okay, Miss Willie, thank you again for calling. We appreciate your interest. Bye-bye now. Well, hello there. My name is Crystal. How may I be of service to you today?
My dog Hershey needs a shower and vaccine, so I'll be back in an hour or two. Thanks, Mom.
Oh, sir, I didn't catch your name.
Oh, this is Jeff. Jeff White.
Mr. White, have you been to our clinic before?
Wait, no, I haven't.
Okay, well, we're going to need some background information on your dog Hershey. For instance, if he's had any allergies to something or if he had any previous vaccinations. And we also need to verify your form of payment as well for the services.
Y'all only care about the money, huh? Well, I'm only going to purchase the cheapest vaccines.
Well, the main priority right now, sir, is your dog Hershey. So the vet will be able to tell you what the vaccines he will need. So if you can please just step into our exam room, the vet will be with you shortly.
Well, I guess you're right. My dog only deserves the best. Super Tech. Attentive body language sends a strong signal of real and deep interest, which results in a reciprocal attention.
Super Tech! This next section has to do with client understanding. Has someone ever tried to tell you important information using big words and jargon that you can't understand? Well, in the veterinary clinic, the veterinarian will tell the client's medical words, and your job is to relay the words to them. In this first scene, it is very important. This is what not to do. Bye.
Muffin has parvovirus. We need to place an intravenous catheter so that we can bolus LRS IV fluids spiked with metoclopramide, Cerenia, and metronidazole. I need to stay in a quarantine area to prevent the spread of infectious disease by fomites. Here's your chart. Bye.
Your dog is gonna die if I don't hurry up.
Oh my God, no, not Muffin. He's gonna die. I wish somebody would speak to me in English, please.
Super Tech! You do not tell the client that their pet is about to die. And if you do, do not tell them in that way. Never say that and run out of the room. It is bad. Bye.
Muffin has parvovirus and we need to place an intravenous catheter so we can bolus LRS fluids spiked with metoclopramide, Cerenia, and metronidazole and needs to stay in a quarantine area to prevent the spread of infectious disease by fomites. Here's your chart. Bye.
What? Basically what the doctor was saying is that Muffin has parvo.
Oh, no.
Parvo is a highly contagious virus that puppies can get very easily if they're not vaccinated, and they get it from eating poop.
Oh, okay.
Since we caught it early, we can start treatment right away. Because Muffin is losing fluids, we need to rehydrate him. LRS is a type of fluid that we give in large amounts directly into the vein. Metoclopramide will help him stop vomiting. Cerenia will help stop the spread of infection. And metronidazole will help stop the diarrhea. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask me, or you can call us.
Okay, thank you very much. That makes me feel so much better that now I understand. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Super Tech!
Did you notice that the most common complaint of clients has to do with estimates? Well, today I will show you how to deliver the estimate to a client correctly. This includes educating the client on the procedures their pets are going to receive and have the client fully accept the estimate provided. Let's see how this vet clinic employee handles this task.
Oh my god, I got so drunk last night. Oh, here, this is what it's gonna cost you, and you need to pay it right now. Yeah, so that really happened.
Super Tech!
Did you notice what the tech did wrong? Well, first the tech needs to prepare the client what she's about to explain. Always use the pet's name. It sounds better to the client. Then explain why the pet needs the procedures or services. Make sure the client understands what you're going to say and leave room for questions. Once understanding is established, proceed with what the cost could be for each item listed in the estimate, making sure you speak clearly and make eye contact to make sure the client understands. Explain the variances can happen, and once this is established, discuss methods of payment and when payment is due. Let's see how this can be achieved.
Super Tech!
Hi, Ms. Safar.
Hi!
I have the estimate here for Duke's foot wound. We have the office visit fee, the
Okay.
supplies for the wound,
Mhm.
and the sedation fee. And then it's important to know that the prices might change depending on what's actually done and what else needs to be done. And this is just a good idea of what to expect. If you have any questions, do you have any questions?
Can I take him home after treatment, or does he have to stay here?
We'll just watch him for a little bit after the anesthesia, so we
Okay.
can make sure that he wakes up okay and then it wears off well, and then
Okay.
we'll give you a call and you can take him home.
Okay.
Is this the right phone number to reach you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so if you can just sign here saying that you will, that we will perform these tasks and that you will pay for them.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Super Tech.
The tone of your voice and your choice of words is an important aspect of client interaction. It is vital that you remain respectful and courteous no matter what the situation. It is inevitable that in your career you will encounter some difficult clients. However, it is the staff member's duty to remain polite and rational. Let's take a look at an example of what not to do.
Yeah, girl, I cannot believe you did that last night. That was crazy. Hold on one second. What do you want?
I just got my bill and it seems like you charged me about $200 more than you should have.
Oh, that is not my problem, sweetheart.
Oh, well then who can I talk to about it?
Hold on, sweetheart. I don't know, not me. I'm just a tech.
Well, can I talk to a manager or something?
Yeah, whatever. I think she's over there. Yeah, girl.
Well, where can I find her?
Lady, I have a lot of work to do, so please leave me alone.
Well, somebody better fix this or I'm going to take my 5 dogs to another clinic.
Take your dogs. We do not need your business.
Why?
Super Tech.
Wow, that was a disaster. As a veterinary technician, you should always treat your clients with respect. Try to speak in deep, confident tones. In the last scene, you noticed that as the technician got upset, so did the client. Even if the client upset, it is the technician's duty to remain calm and rational. Also, choose your words carefully. They can make a big difference. Let's take a look at an ideal situation.
Super Tech.
Oh, good morning, Mrs. Jones. How are you today?
I'm good.
Did Fluffy go home well after surgery?
Yeah, she did well last night. But I was
Okay.
looking at my bill and it seemed that you charged me $200 more than you should have.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Here, let me look at our records and see what happened.
I'm just very upset because, you know, $200 is a lot of money.
Yeah, and I apologize sincerely for that. We can clear this up as soon as possible. Now, in the meantime, here's a free bag of treats for Fluffy.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Give me 1 minute.
Super Tech.
The next section of client interaction is client education. Now let's watch this clip concerning client education.
Super Tech.
Yeah, I have to talk to you later. I have to go to tell this client about her cat having the flu. So yeah, I'll talk to you later. Okay, Ms. Ospinus?
It's Miss Ospinitis.
Okay, well anyway, Dr. Grant said that Fluffy had whipworms and she said to give you this white stuff to kill your cat. I mean, all of your cat's worms.
What is whipworms and what is this white stuff?
Well, whipworms are like these little worms that have whips on them and they live in poop. And I don't know what that stuff is, but the doctor said to give it to you.
Well, I guess I can just Google it.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Have a nice day.
Super Tech.
Whoa, that was hard to watch. The first thing to do is make sure you're knowledgeable about the information you need to present. If you don't know what to say, it makes you look like you don't know anything. It is also important to keep eye contact at all times when trying to explain something to a client. This helps establish confidence. You should also never leave the client to Google it. You should have brochures and pamphlets available and ready for them to take home. It is also important to be open with your body. Don't cross your arms or your legs, and keep your shoulders up and your head high. This makes the client feel comfortable asking questions. Now let's watch Crystal, our technician, explain the same whipworm scenario with Bethany, the client.
Super tag.
Okay, Miss Holt, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Dr. Dran took a look at Fluffy, and I ran a fecal on him, and it turns out he has whipworms. So, it is treatable, and I'm going to give you this medicine. It's called Panicure, and you're going to give it to Fluffy for 3 days. You're going to give it to him in his mouth, and this should take care of the endoparasites.
Can my kids get these worms?
No, Miss Holt, humans cannot be affected by these whipworms.
And how many days do I get for?
You're going to give them for 3 days, and no worries, because if you forget, it's written on the label. And also, I have this pamphlet here for you. It's instructions on how to prevent endoparasites because Fluffy can get them again.
Oh, thank you. I didn't know you could prevent parasites.
Well, now you do. You have a good day, Miss Holt.
Super tag.
Ah, much better.
Super tag.